Good evening, everybody. Mayor with FDAHunter.com. What a day, what a day, what a day. Vrpx, FDA news. And that is the beauty of FDA and FDA news, is that it will always be consistent. And these stocks can just go insane. And we're going to break this down and show you guys what happened and how it hit over 400% from the fours to literally over $22. All right, guys, we will go ahead and break this down right now. All right, guys, so welcome back. So, this morning, pre-market VRPX had some news, FDA news. At the time, we do have a live go-to meeting where anybody with the membership can join in at any time throughout the day, all day long. I am day trading with my partner, Yoel, with the day trading, who actually does my trades while I go ahead and give the picks out. So we have subscribers that will go in and kind of listen in any time of the day and can partake in any plays that we're mentioning, just to make some extra bonus cash or full time if they want, if you guys want to day trade full time. But day trading is very stressful. It can be very crazy up and down, but once you get the hang of it, it's just a breeze. I love it. And so, I did mention VRPX. I saw the FDA news. On top of it, I mentioned it with 2 million shares in the flow. My gosh, guys, we have seen so many stocks like CARV with under 1 million shares, XBIO under 200,000 or 300,000 shares. I mean, very, very low float. Now, when you have a stock, and I've mentioned this many, many times before, you have a stock that has FDA news. On top of it, it's a low float. I mean, that is just, you might as well guarantee your money to the bank almost. I mean, from what we've seen, right? If you guys follow this channel and you're following the news and following the stocks, you see what's happening. Go ahead and like and subscribe and do all that good stuff. I know I don't really ever mention that, but the way I look at it is, if you don't see this as valuable to you and you don't want to subscribe, then, don't do it. But I will highly suggest that you subscribe and you can kind of see what's going on here, okay? So VRPX, now the news that came out today, when I mentioned it again, was at $4 range. And this stock had news where it said Vrpx Pharmaceuticals receives FDA response and guidance on MMS019. Today announced it has received a written pre-investigational new drug response from the U.S. Food and Drug. I mean, how beautiful is that? All the FDA needed to do here was respond. I mean, it was just like God just speaking. And then look what happens. It just went crazy, right? So again, you get a response. I mean, look what responses do. SESN responded the wrong way to you and killed you guys. And this one, it just blessed you. I mean, it was just amazing. So right here is patented and proprietary high-density molecule masking spray under development for use in antiviral product. Vrpx believes the results of the pre-response support further research on MMS019 as an intranasal protective that may limit transmission of the viruses to others. Vrpx expects to move forward and pursue a new drug application for this as a once daily intranasal treatment. The FDA has indicated that Vrpx may pursue an NDA drug approval with the Office of Non-Prescription Drugs. So the FDA is allowing them to submit the application for this. And, this was just, pretty good news for this company. But at the same time, you got to understand what is going on here, right? How is this stock going literally from $4 to $22? Is it because the company is worth all of a sudden $22? In my opinion, I don't think so. Fundamentally, it's not. Because look, you have a 2 million share stock. You're trading well over 100 million shares. I mean, the volume on this was insane. 164 million shares traded. I don't know if that's even accurate for after hours because it did trade also after hours. but almost 200 million shares traded off of the excitement of this. And at the same time, you have a 2 million share float. That is ridiculous. Supply and demand, guys. Simple supply and demand that we've all learned in high school, in college. I mean, you have very limited supply, high demand. It is going to push it up. Then you have a lot of short squeezing happening. Then you have, people trying to cover their shorts, and they're stuck in that. I mean, so much is going on. People want to keep this long term because they think it's going to get FDA approval sometime soon or in the future. You have all kinds of people, not just day traders, playing this, right? When you have the FDA news, a lot of people want to keep stocks long term. So when people, if you have a 2 million float, and say half of that is being held longer term, now you have 1 million shares rotating literally over 150 times. So think about that. Every time there's very little supply, just from the demand, it is pushing up the stock insane. Now, again, I want to ask you guys this. What if this was an actual FDA approval? What if the stock was a low float? We've seen this happen many, many times. SCPS was a low float. EYES was a low float. More recent runners, about 18 million shares. I mean, this is just amazing. Now, NURO, if you guys look at NURO, if you look at my video on NURO, we mentioned that in the $4 range, went to $40. I mean, that is insane. Also a low float. I think about 20 or 30 million shares, traded several hundred million shares, or over 100 million shares easy. So that is what's going to happen. Now, what we've noticed is that stocks like NURO will tend to go day one, day two, and I don't know if it was day three, but I think on day two it did go to $40. So, do I think this has potential for tomorrow? Sure. Do I think it can go to $40? Maybe. Sure. I mean, would I take a shot? Yeah, I'd maybe take a shot. So, right here, if you guys look over here, it went after hours. It did a breakout, a nice, beautiful breakout at 1662, broke out to about 2183. So almost $22 a share for a beautiful breakout play, which I did mention in my group also today. But at the same time, I was in another stock. I believe it was ENVB. I was shorting that around the $2 range, and I made some money on that one too. So, when I'm in a play, I like to focus 100% when I'm day trading on my play. I like to focus on every tick, on the buy and sell orders, level 2, things like that, until the play is done. And I felt more comfortable there. I didn't feel comfortable playing this all day long. So again, this is about your comfort level, your comfort zone. As long as you have a risk level, you want to manage your risk, go ahead and do that. So, this was, again, a beautiful play today, beautiful stock, amazing, amazing run up. And just to show you guys the beauty about FDA approvals when they actually come out, and to show you guys the excitement around FDA. I mean, this could be a bear market, bull market. It don't even matter. You have FDA news, and that can move a stock up insane, guys, insane. So, I maybe kind of avoided this because of yesterday. Didn't feel too much like putting, too much big amounts on stocks today. I played it very safe as a day trader. Again, you guys know as I'm a full-time day trader. So I went and made a bunch of other plays, but I definitely mentioned this. Anyone could have jumped in. But if it was FDA approval, you damn well better understand that I would have for sure dropped everything I had and went all in on this baby. So again, guys, beautiful, beautiful stock today, well over 400%. My title here says 200%, but this stock just kept on running literally all day long, and after hours just killed it. All right, guys, well, that's my take for today. Again, we want to look for stocks that are low price like this, around $4 or lower, $5. We want to look for stocks that have low float with FDA approval, actual news, where you get that phone call. So go ahead, go to FDAHunter.com, put in promo code FDA, get on this. Do not miss on the next one. What is a couple $100 a month, guys? Literally. I mean, this made more than what gold might ever make, right? Everybody's waiting for gold to go to 3,000. And so here, this literally 4 or 5 times your money in one day. All right, guys, so that's the beauty about this. I'm patiently waiting here. At the same time, I got my day job, which is day trading, and we'll play the next FDA approval. All right, guys. So again, have a good evening, and congratulations on all the winners today. Congratulations on everybody. Again, in my opinion, I would definitely take profits and not dream that this thing is going to go to the moon and forever. Okay? These will go down. It's just a matter of time. All right, guys. Have a good day.